Alright, so I finally got that long-awaited 4th generation match for you guys here. But, I wanted to upload this tomorrow. Maybe my voice would be a little bit better. But I have school, and I realized I didn't really want to keep you guys waiting for something that I had, and I could show to you guys right away. So, yeah, I'm going to be using my team that I have been using. I haven't been using it. I kind of put it away for a while. But this is one of my first teams that I ever made for 4th generation battles. And it's a really good team all around. It's got good coverage, pretty much. So I'm going to be battling Mickey Mouse here. And we're both just going to set up our Stealth Rocks. We both have Swampert leads. Swampert is pretty much one of the best leads in 4th gen. So here he's going to switch out into Gengar. I just went for the Ice Beam because I figured that would probably do more since I have a little bit of special attack. Not a whole lot. I got 4 EVs if that counts. So I'm going to switch out into Jirachi here because I don't want to take a hit. And if you didn't know, Jirachi is actually my favorite OU Pokemon. It's come to be. I just really think Jirachi's awesome. So I'm going to recover a little bit of my leftovers, and I don't see any item on him. So I'm wondering if he might be like Scarf or something. So he's going to go into Lucario, and I know that his Swampert's still alive. So I don't want to go for the T-Wave right off the bat, so I'm just going to U-turn out of here. And I'm just going to go back into my Swampert. So far, I've only revealed 2 of my Pokemon, and he's revealed 3. Yeah, basically, if you guys don't know, in 4th gen, there is no team preview for you guys that do not know. So basically, you have to base everything off predictions and expecting people to do things. So with roaring Pokemon around, he's revealed 5 out of his 6 Pokemon already. Not on purpose, but he has revealed that many Pokemon to me already. So now I know what to look out for in possible switches. So I'm just going to keep going for the Earthquake until he roars me out, which I do believe he is about to do. I get him down to almost half health. It's really nice. He's going to roar me out into my Infernape, which is actually one of the better switch-ins, believe it or not. And if you didn't know, Mixape in 4th gen does in fact use Grass Knot, and this guy apparently did not expect me to have the Grass Knot. So that's going to be an easy KO. That's one of the things that some newer players don't seem to know about Infernape, is it does get Grass Knot. It really throws people off. So I am expecting this thing to be Scarf now. That's what it seems to be. And he's just going to keep going for the Focus Blast and actually hitting me, which is really surprising me because it is a 70 accuracy move. You would think that he would miss every now and then. And again, it doesn't do a whole lot because of Jirachi's natural special defense and the special defense EVs. He's going to go into Heatran. And I'm just going to go for the T-Wave now that his Swampert's gone. Unless he has another ground type, because I haven't seen his entire team. I've seen, again, 5 out of the 6 Pokemon. So I'm just going to go back into my Swampert, and he's just going to go for the Fire Blast. Of course, Swampert is physical, so this is going to do a lot more than what it would have if Swampert was a special bulky Pokemon. He's going to switch out, and I'm thinking that thing is also choice just because I haven't seen any items. He might have the Shuka Berry or something like that. So I just go for the Ice Beam, predicting the Shaman, and that works out pretty well because that's exactly what he's going to do. So I'm kind of out predicting this guy right now, and he's going to need to make some pretty good predictions of his own in order to catch up. So I go on to my Jirachi here, and he's just going to go for the Seed Flare, and it's not going to do a whole lot because Jirachi, again, is very bulky. And I just decided I would throw up a Wish here because I really do need the Wish. And he actually goes for the Sub, which made me think it was Sub, Leech Seed, Seed Flare, and Hidden Power, Fire, Ground, whatever it wants to be. Ground's always good because it allows you to take on Heatran. And Fire is always good because it allows you to take on stuff like Jirachi. And he does, in fact, go for the Hidden Power. And I'm just going to go for the U-turn. I probably should have just stayed in and Iron-Headed and got my own Wish. But, I don't know, I guess I just decided to get out of there. So I go into Flygon now, and I get my, 18 HP Wish. So, yeah, that's probably why I should have just stayed in with Jirachi. But I just decided to switch out. So now he's going to send in Suicune, which is his 6th Pokemon. And I just went for the U-turn here just to get out of here. And that would have KO'd Shaman anyway, so no reason not to. And now I go into my Zapdos, and I believe that I have revealed all of my team except for I think my last guy. So he actually goes for the Ice Beam, and this Ice Beam is actually going to do a huge amount of damage, a lot more than I would have thought it does, because he's actually Life Orb, and that really caught me off guard. Fortunately, though, I'll be able to go for a Thunderbolt and take out this Suicune, so I will not have to deal with that later, because, again, that was a very powerful Ice Beam. Even though I am physically defensive, of course, but still, so... He brings in Gengar. I just decided to Death Flatter my Zapdos just to see what move he was going to go for. He does go for the Hidden Power Ice, unless it was Rock, but I don't understand why it would be Rock. So now I'm going to go into my Jirachi again because I know that he's locked onto the Hidden Power Ice, and he's actually going to decide to stay in himself and just go for it again, and I go for the Iron Head to take him out. Once again, I could have gone for the Wish, but just in case he switched out, I don't know. I'm not using my Wish. But now that I haven't been able to get out my Wish, he's going to be able to bring in his Lucario. And I'm actually going to switch out just to save my Jirachi for later in case I really need it. He's actually going to go for the Extreme Speed. And I'm thinking that I might have actually been able to live that. And I'm not really sure why he did go for the Extreme Speed. But he's actually going to go for the High Jump Kick here. And that almost takes me out. That did a lot of damage. Yeah, that's another thing about 4th Gen Lucario's... Well, I don't know, this guy was kind of interesting. I've actually never seen High Jump Kick on a Lucario before. That really surprised me. So now, basically, I'm going to be at really low health. My walls are at really low health, both Swampert and Jirachi. So he's going to be able to bring in Shaman and just take me out with the Seed Flare. Fortunately for him, it doesn't miss because that is an 80 accuracy move. So it does have that chance of missing. So he's going to get his leftovers here, and I'm just going to bring in my Jirachi, and I do make a mistake because it turns out he actually outspeeds me. So, well, there goes my 2 walls. So that really did not help me out that much. But now I can just bring in my Flygon as he gets the lefty's recovery. Yeah, now I can just bring in my Flygon and go for the U-turn to take him out. So that's going to be a knocked out Shaman. I was almost dead. I actually get a crit, and that didn't matter. So now I'm going to be able to bring in my Infernape, as his final Pokemon is the Heatran, and he's just going to send that out now. And basically, I am just going to be able to go for the close combat, and that is going to be a 3-0 in my favor. So, good game. I don't remember your name. Oh, EccentricJackal. He was on the Smogon Wi-Fi Battle Finder. But yeah, I'm probably going to be uploading at least 90% of my 4th Gen battles because it, you know, with the convenience of 5th Gen being a lot more popular, it is going to be harder to find 4th Gen battles, so I'll upload them as much as I can. So see you guys next time. Bye.